Hey guys, what's up? It's Cam. I just thought I'd hit you up here with my collection so far, at least what I have on display. A lot of my stuff is still in boxes just because I really only have the one shelf right now. So what I have on display is the main things I wanted to put up, the main things I wanted to show off. But we'll get started here with my carded figures. So here we have nearly the entire Fantastic Four retro collection. I'm just missing the Doctor Doom, which I still need to go back and get, and I'm waiting on my Invisible Woman variant to ship. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Got Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, that terrible head sculpt, the variant Hasbro Pulse exclusive Human Torch. We have Thing, the regular release Human Torch, and then down here we have Psycho Man, one of the better figures that came out this year, and High Evolutionary, one of the figures that definitely surprised me. I wish it had more paint on it, but it definitely is a fantastic figure, no pun intended. Go over here. Got one of my favorite comic covers of all time, the New Teen Titans #1. Found this at, actually my fiance found this, I believe, at an Ollie's or something like that for cheap, so I had to have that. Here we have the HasCon or Hasbro PulseCon exclusive Venom animated series style. We'll see if they come out with the comic version of that. Sandman, the Negative Zone Spidey, the Cyborg Spidey, Rogue. I remember getting up at 7 a.m. to go find this one because I was terrified that it was going to go up in price like the Juggernaut wave Build-A-Figure, or Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave, excuse me, Rogue did. And then we have the more animated series style Gambit. And then if we go over here at my main display, we have the sorry, I just had a complete brain fart there. The HasLab Sentinel. I got this off eBay for a price that I should not have paid, but I really wanted to have the Sentinel in my collection. Fantastic figure. It does have a couple issues with the knees being a little loose, and I wish it had a bit more paint. But overall, I still really love this. Have to have this if you're a Marvel Legends fan. A couple more X-Villains down here. I do have a couple in boxes, but I'm just waiting to get a few more in before I put those up. So we have the Juggernaut. Great figure, Pyro, an underrated figure. I feel like just needed some better accessories, but you can make these work. And when I just got today, Silver Samurai, heavily slept on figure, including myself. I didn't really pay too much attention to this guy, but once you get him in hand, he's very posable, has a big fun factor. Definitely recommend that guy. Down here we have my Jim Lee squad. Now there are a couple of figures in here that aren't Marvel Legends, but I feel like are better versions of the character. We have Storm, Gambit, which will eventually be replaced by the Mafex one once I can find one for a decent price. Have Forge, Jean Grey. May have to replace that one with the Mafex one as well. We'll see what happens. We have the Mafex Cyclops, fantastic figure. A lot of people don't like the bulkiness of this guy, but if you look at him in the 90s, he was very bulky. Wolverine, Jubilee. We got Professor X, Iceman, which I think is a little underrated, Rogue, Bishop, Beast with a custom lab coat and head that I got off of eBay from a third-party seller. We have Colossus, Archangel, and the Mafex Psylocke. Very, very nice figure. I highly recommend you pick this one up. It's way better than the Legends one, even though I've never owned it. I can just tell you right now it's going to be better than the Legends one. Still has a couple of issues, but overall really, really nice. Nice effects, nice head sculpts, nice paint. Down here we have my Spiderman Villains. This is the Marvel Select Venom. I need to raise him up a little bit once I get a cube, but Marvel Select Venom, found this guy in my comic shop yesterday. I'm sure they'll re-release a Venom comic style on that Omega Red Buck, but honestly don't even know if I need it now. It's not the most posable figure in the world. However, it does have more than enough articulation to get the job done, and it's a perfect representation of Venom in different forms. He has this head, he has the first appearance head, he has the Eddie Brock half Venom head. Very, very nice. Nice sculpt, nice paint, nice detailing in the sculpt. I really recommend you guys pick this one up. We have the Sandman loose that we just saw a few minutes ago. Nice figure as well. Carnage, this is the version that came out in the Venom Pool Wave, I believe. Through the classic head on there. Very nice sculpted details there. All the paint on the sculpted details really makes this figure pop. Nice to hold in hand. Retro carded Electro. Vulture. Doc Ock. I hope we get another version with bendy arms, just so I can cannibalize those and put those on this figure. Retro card in Mysterio. Fantastic wash on this. I really wish they used this wash on the Shocker that's coming out, but they didn't for whatever reason. This is actually the accessory of the crushable Daily Bugle newspaper stand that came with the ToyBiz Spider-Man Classic Scorpion. Much better than the Scorpion that I think we have now. Don't get me wrong, that's a nice figure, but I like the bulkiness of this, and while this is a little bit more animated series style with the open face mask, I just prefer this Scorpion style. This is what I remember from Marvel Ultimate Alliance and just different things as a kid. Craven, which cost me way too much, but I had to have this Craven. I love Craven. One of my favorite storylines of all time is Craven's Last Hunt. He's, of course, a member of the Sinister Six, so I had to have him. Retro-carded Green Goblin, which is definitely going up in price now in the secondary market. If you can find one for a decent price and can keep it on ice, I would definitely recommend doing so, but he's a really nice figure. And, of course, we have Hydro Man. Wish he came with some regular arms, but the effects he comes with is really nice. Nice head sculpt, nice buck they use. Same buck they use for Sandman. And just really, really cool. I'm really glad to have this guy as well. Like I said, I have a couple more Spiderman villains I could put in here, but just don't really have the space for it right now, or I don't really know where I want to put them yet. Kind of just put the definitive versions of the characters that I remember as a kid up here. Same with the X-Men, that's my X-Men. And, of course, the villains I remember from the X-Men I have up there. And down here, the very, very lonely DC Universe Classics Wave 10 Joker. This will be a Batman Rogues Gallery once I get some more in here, but those DC Universe Classics are a bit expensive now. However, this Joker is very nice. I know the Mafex one came out, but I don't really like the style of purple or shade of purple they use for that. And I think this one has better accessories, even though the articulation is outdated. So definitely recommend you can pick this guy up and find him for a decent price. I got him for about $50, which is a good price for this guy. So yeah, this is my entire collection so far that I have on display. Like I said, once I get some more room, I'd love to get some more characters up here. Like I have a Beetle that I'd like to throw in here, a Shriek I'd like to throw in here. I have Arcade and Lady Deathstrike that I'd like to throw in there. Magneto will be up there here in a couple of days as he's on the way from the mail. But this is what I have right now. I hope you guys enjoyed. And this is Cam. See you later.